I want to praise Lauren and Ashley and Griff and myself for making it out here together and having everything we need to rock some great stuff out this week. I want to praise, praise Mitch for amazing edits and updates on the wiki and pushing through this proposal on Team Unicorn versus Team Cheeseburger. I want to praise Marco for providing valuable feedback and getting some things back to me on design requests. I want to praise the Trace team also because the updates on Trace that just came through are amazing. I want to praise whoever updated the join page. I don't know who that is. We're guessing it's Ramin. And praise Kai for his contributions on getting all of that done and up. And I will praise Willie because the stuff coming through on liquidity mining still keeps blowing my mind, and I understand it better after I look through this and hear what you have to say, Willie. Thank you for that. Okay, I will stop and pass it to Lauren. Lauren, do you hear me? Or should I pass it to someone else? Okay. I'm going to pass it to Mohammed instead. Yeah, I did, but that's okay. I see you busy.
You sound okay.
Wait, can I pass it to somebody else? And then once I get organized, I'm going to pass it to Mitch, and you can come back to me.
Okay.
Did she say me? Okay, all right, I will go. I'd like to praise Ashley for hacking on emails together and getting that stuff updated. Praise Carlos and Matteo for sorting away issues on the impact graph. Praise Danny and Hannah for PAN payouts. And praise Amin for diligently and patiently checking my pull requests. And I'll give it to Mohammed.
I would praise Amin and Griff for preparing, gathering the stuff and something like that. I want to praise myself for integrating Giveth stories with Let's Come Out in the few weeks. And I would pass it to Matthew.
Hey guys, happy Sunday. I want to praise this time Carlos for rocking the development last week. He just came in and he's doing an amazing job. Monique for being an amazing PM and helping me keep the board really tight on the Zen Hub. I want to also praise Kai for being an amazing DevOps. He always is there to help me get some things fixed. And I want to praise Hannah this time because she's an amazing magician on the spreadsheets and for hacking SourceFed with me last week. I'll pass it to Willie.
Thanks, Mateo. Morning, everybody. Today I want to praise Marco, and is it Spider-Tian or Spidertian? I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but the friend who helped do the user flows for the givebacks was just looking through that. That looks great. Praise Ashley, Danny, and Forrest, and anyone else who was involved in organizing the retreat. Wish I could be there. It looks like so much fun. Praise Griff and Lauren for all the work on liquidity mining and that amazing spreadsheet that we can use to make sure that we're modeling out this APR correctly. Praise Mitch and Ashley for hacking on emails. Praise Mateo for making Giveth too awesome and onboarding a new dev. And praise Carlos for coming on board. And praise Hannah for helping out with the payments. She is amazing, and that is so appreciated. All right. And I will pass to Mohammed.
I mean,
yeah.
Pass to me.
The last one, yeah? Yeah. I want to praise Mohammed. He did a great job in creating some security Elasticsearch server for storing
Yeah,
logs of the events,
we just need to distribute them to
modification
people.
events, and Giveth trace. So we have log of any change in our on backends, and we can trace what has happened. It's very great resource for future debugging and fixing incidents that happens in our backend. I want to praise Monique and Ramin and Matthew. Ramin is changing, is refactoring drastically the Giveth trace front end, and Monique is trying to merge the teams of the Giveth trace and Giveth .io. I want to praise Mitch for creating a pull request himself, and it was a great try. Praise Mitch, the developer right now. I want to praise Lauren, Carlos for Gravity meeting, conflict resolution meeting. I want to. Is there anyone missed?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
No, Lauren, don't know. You had your turn. Of course, you can go after me. So praise Dani for her. Is that a new headset? I think it is. Anyway, you're crystal clear and it's great. Everybody should get one. Please advise others. I also want to praise the rest of the people who just met up together. It's so sad I can't be there. I also have to apologize. I'm really starting to transition a bit out of work into preparing stuff for the arrival. So I'm not always up to date on all the things, especially with ComCircle or stuff that's a bit outside my realm. But I do want to praise you guys doing comms. So that's usually Lauren, Ashley, Mitch, Dani. I want to praise Willie for his vision quests. I want to praise Griff for yourself, man. Big up yourself. You have so many things you do, and yesterday was pretty cool with that praise. Actually, I only watched it, but how you rallied the teams to fix that. Speaking of rally, I do want to praise the whole Trace team. Apart from doing great job with their application, they invaded the Giveth IO dev call with the goal to help, which was very nice. And especially Monique, who is taking double duty now and helping us to shape our sprints, and hopefully we get into better management there with how we develop the application. Big praise to Matteo as always for being all hands, and you did the really great optimizations this week, so that's pretty awesome. I don't want to go too long. Praise Hannah for she's not here, but I love that she's bringing herself in a lot. And praise Carlos, who is are you an official member now? I don't know, but you are in my book, in my heart. I think I'm the last one though, but is somebody coming after me? Except Lauren now. Sorry.
Do you understand?
Yeah. Can you unmute yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. I want to praise Danny, Ashley, Forrest, and Griff for getting the team together in Osada. I want to praise Griff for all of his work on the liquidity mining spreadsheet with so much attention and love and going back and fixing all of the equations. I want to praise Forrest, Ashley, Mitch, and me for doing the wiki to docs transfer. It's starting to look really good. I want to praise Matteo and Carlos for just covering the issues on Giveth Next, and I want to extra praise Matteo because he's just every time I message him something, he's on it. I want to praise Wonka and Monique and Amin for gravity connections.
I'm new to the team, but I would like to praise some people if that's okay.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, Lauren, can you guys hear Lauren? Hey Carlos.
Yes, Carlos,
can you hear Lauren?
Just wait for Lauren to finish, and you can praise after.
Okay, I can't listen to Lauren for some reason. I didn't know. Sorry.
Oh,
no worries.
Never mind.
Can you actually not hear me? Is it not loud enough through Griff's mic?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Great, cool. I want to praise Ashley for getting the Giveth projects onto the Common Stack CV conviction voting thing to be eligible for the community fund. And I want to praise Ramin, Amin, Mohammed, and Monique for coming into the Giveth.io team as well, and just for being rock stars and just like crushing all the issues all the time. Cool, and I'll pass it to Carlos.
Oh, Carlos, it's all you, buddy. But you're muted.
I guess he can't hear you.
Maybe you can't hear me.
Carlos, can you hear them?
Let me go out of the meeting and back in. Something's going on here.
I bet he just turned my mic down. Maybe I was in a call with him and I was annoying or something. He just turned
Oh, yeah. You were singing the other day.
Oh, yeah. That was probably it.
Okay, I can listen now to Griff. I couldn't before.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Great,
You
we're
can hear
ready
me,
for you.
Yeah, you can praise now.
Okay, I would like to praise Sky that he has been helping me a lot with the DevOps and access to the stay-in servers and many other things. So that really helped me out, logging errors and optimizing things here. I'd like to praise Mitch and Mateo that are always sort of ready to fix things as fast as possible. I would like to praise everyone in general, but as I get more involved with the team, I'll surely praise more and more. So to be part of the team.
All right, that's everybody. I'm going to share my screen and we can take a look at the regular agenda. I just take a moment to see if there's anything on there that needs to be spoken to. Let's see, screen, share this one. Lauren, are we being recorded? Yeah, okay, cool. It's weird when everybody's muted now because I have these noise canceling headphones. I'm like, am I here?
Praise Lauren for recording our sessions.
Right? Okay, so let me jump over to the right screen. All right, so usually on our agenda, we go through all of this amazing information that Forrest has compiled through the week. It's all there for everybody to take a look, dive into links, and ask questions in the appropriate Discord channels if you need to. The first subject is what we want to focus on for our call today, which is our family gatherings. We've got a Miro board that we're going to take a look at to identify our collective priorities and what each team can focus on. And there's a doodle link in there that I think we need to look at to map some time. So under family gatherings and details, there's this link for the doodle poll if you haven't already done that. I'm just looking. We've got, is there anything anybody feels is like important we need to speak to before we dive into the other things? Things I'm thinking about are the Gitcoin grants. I just did some minor updates to grants, and we've got killer matching on Giveth, and we need to boost Trace. I did notice that. All right, if I'll just pause and look at all your faces. Is there anything anybody else needs to bring up before we jump over to the Miro board?
Just a small thing I could say it at the end, and I wrote it in chat, but because this is the community call, next Friday at 6 p.m. CET, Metagame is always hosting the community call. And the community call for Metagame is very different from ours. It's usually one member or a group of members from the community presenting something or talking about one subject. And we were invited to talk about Giveth. So I'll post it again. I posted it before. I will be there. Dani said she might come, but the invitation stands for everyone who wants to join. And
yeah, I will say I thought it was this week, which was great. And then I thought it was last Friday, so I will do my best to hold that spot on Friday, but I can't be sure now because that's when the other immersion that I go to begins on Friday.
All right, don't worry,
And
I'll be there, like I said. Yeah, cool. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't realize that invitation was to actually speak about Giveth. I just heard, hey, we should have Giveth representation there. So that's a good little clarity moment. All right, I'm going to jump us into the Miro board. Dun, da, da, da. All right, did everyone get the link to this Miro board? Are you able to get in? I can share the link again in...
It's in meeting notes. It's in the meeting notes chat.
Yeah, I also added it to the scheduling one too. I think we did it at the same time in 2 rooms. All right. So let's see. Griff has started us off by putting some sticky notes up on the things that we've discussed already are important. Obviously, road mapping all the way down.
I can
so
even.
You want to go ahead?
Yeah, I can even just take it. So the intention behind this is, hey, we're here, we're together. We have an opportunity to do a lot of cool collaborative discussions and really build on some ideas and solidify what we need. But hey, well, what's most important? How do we decide what we prioritize our time on? There's so many options. Well, let's get them all on the board. Let's write down the things that we know we want to nail down while we're here together. The Middle East team is there together, and this is kind of this week. Even though if you're not here, this week is kind of just like a nice little Giveth retreat, even if you're around the world. And we can really just focus on like long-term planning and where we're going and really get all synced up, right? And but there is a scarcity of time and we have to prioritize. And so the idea here is that we have this board that anyone can come in here, put a post-it note and say like, we need to talk about this, right? We need to talk about these things. And these were the things that were brainstormed in the Notion doc that Forrest made throughout the last weeks. I just kind of copied some of them down. I didn't copy all of them. I missed project verification, for instance, and some other things. So it's definitely nowhere near a complete list, but also like we should all get a chance to put our stuff on the list. And then after putting it on the list, there's a little quadrant over on the right. Everyone's going to get their, if you can, Danny, if you're sharing screen, can you move to the right a little bit and zoom in on the little quadrant thing? After we brainstorm for just like 3 or 4 minutes, that's it. We put post-it notes, like take a post-it note, create a post-it note, put an idea out that you want to talk about during this week and sync on. And then to the right.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, am I going the wrong way? Okay.
Sorry, Danny.
It's okay. I'm like, what's right? I'm done.
Yeah. Either way, after that, we're gonna put our sticky note. Everyone's gonna get a quadrant that says like what is most important to them, and what's gonna have the highest impact, and what's the highest leverage for opportunity to coordinate on. Like and everyone's gonna get to put their own quadrant together and present it. We did this for the Give economy as well, right? A little bit different. So it's just like, what's going to have the highest impact for us to talk about right now, and where is the highest opportunity to collaborate as a team? And so that's how we'll be judging them. So take 5 minutes, 4 minutes right here, and then at 10:30 Costa Rica time, we'll stop, and everyone will have a board, and they'll be able to copy their notes over and rank put their opinions together. So go! Fill the board with sticky notes.
I'm purple.
45 seconds. Hurry. Okay, we're done. Oh man, sorry guys. Okay, so now if you have a few more ideas that you want to bring out, okay, you can cheat, but not everyone's going to be able to rank them. So now we just take this thing. Come on, let me select it. There we go. And we're just going to paste it on the board, and they get their own copy of this, and they can take all the post-it notes and rank them in their opinion in the order of like how important it is to discuss. So like the idea is like some of these things, maybe they're better off just one person doing. Maybe we don't need to have the whole team be talking about it. Remember, if there's 8 people in one call, that's a full day of work for one person, right? So like, not everything is like, oh, we need to collaborate. Sometimes it's better done by one person. So this is like how important is it that we collaborate on things is the x-axis, and the y-axis is how much of an impact is this going to have on the future of Giveth and right now. So Feel free to take one of these. I'm just going to copy all of this board a million times. And take the sticky notes and start sorting. So just pick a board and adjust them.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to move it. Stay.
Okay, I don't see anyone picking these, putting them, but you can kind of just take one card at a time and put it in like in a spot on where you think it is.
Okay, so we each have our own chart, and we should be copying
Is there
the one we
other
want, right?
questions?
So they all stay.
Lily's on it.
Am I muted? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you, Danny.
Okay, so just to be clear, we're going to put our name
we can
on one
hear
of
you.
these boards, and then we copy the sticky note, not move the original sticky note, right? And put a copy of it on our board so that they all stay on the main board.
You can move.
Oh, I see. You
the
made
original
copies
sticky
of those.
No, you
Never
can
mind.
move the
I see now.
You can move
Yeah.
the original sticky.
I figured it out.
Oh.
And if there's something that comes up, they're like, oh no, I wish this was on everyone's board. You could try to cheat, copy it on everyone's board, or just put it on your board and put it real left corner. Guys. So.